Hey guys, sorry. Hope y'all can hear me loud and clear. Okay, I want to hop on for another episode of Brew with the Tea. Every Tuesday, I'm going to pick a topic, a series to talk about, right? So, this series is going to be talking about the new moon. We have our first new moon. I don't know what sign it's in. I'm still learning. But we still have our new moon. We have our new moon coming, I believe it should be January 13th, if I'm not mistaken. With the new moon, it's really good to set your intentions. So basically, everybody's doing, new year, new me, yada, 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 poo. But it's really imperative to set your intentions just in general, to know what you want to do, what kind of goals you want to accomplish, because you need a goal in order for you to, maneuver life. You can't just walk around without no goals. I mean, you can, but then again, how can you measure like your effectiveness, right? So with the new moon, it brings in new opportunities. So new things could come about. You could be very inspired to do new projects, take on a new job, a new adventure. Anything with the new is all good with the new moon. Also, the way that I like to prepare for the new moon is I journal. I just started again. I used to do it a lot when I was little, but I journal. I want to say first thing in the morning. That's kind of what I do. Is set my intention. So you can ask anything that you want to ask yourself. One topic that you could start with is, what do I want to accomplish today? What do I want to accomplish in the next 3 months, 6 months? You know what I'm saying? I don't per se put a time frame on it. Well, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. With business related, yes. With personal, not really. So what are your goals? You could begin with something new, new experiences. One of the new experiences that I've had recently is just being more aware of my surroundings, especially living in a bigger city like Jacksonville. It's not Gainesville, guys, and things move fast here. So being aware of my surroundings, especially when I'm out and about, and being able to change and adapt to anything that may come my way, because things are always changing. Literally, things are always changing. So one of the things you can do is journal. Another thing is you can focus on grounding. Remember in the last video, or in the last picture, I think I said something about grounding. Yeah, grounding. So grounding is where you could go out in nature, right? Sit on the ground, walk barefooted. I'm from the country, y'all, so I like to walk barefooted. That's just me. But you can get out in nature. You can sit in nature. You could go to the ocean if you live by one. Go to the lake, ride your bike. Those are really good for grounding purposes. Anything like water-wise, meditation. So meditation is a form of grounding. You can do guided meditation. That's what I started off with a couple years ago, was guided meditation. But hey, some people don't like people to talk to them while their eyes closed. I understand. So if guided meditation is not your thing, you can always do binaural beats. You could actually just listen to the frequencies. One of the frequencies that's really popular is 176, I believe, 176 hertz. That's one of the lower frequencies, but whatever floats your boat, right? Meditation is meditation. Another form of meditation is mindfulness. I teach a class. Well, we have classes on that. heateducation.org. We have classes around mindful and what it means to mindfully eat. Yeah, I had a problem with eating. A lot of problems with eating. I used to like to overeat, emotionally eat, stress eat. But I've learned to be mindful of why I'm eating. So I set intentions on why I'm eating. That's one of the good things that you can do with the new moon, is become more mindful of your intentions and why you're doing the things you're doing. So if you want to lose weight, if your New Year's resolution was, I want to lose 10 pounds, right? But why? Why? Is it because you want to feel healthier, or is it because the doctor's telling you to? It really depends on your why. So if you want to lose weight, go down to the nitty gritty and ask yourself those questions, like, what are my intentions? Why am I trying to change my behavior? Is this a lifelong goal that I want to accomplish, or is it a 3 to 6 month short-term goal that I want to accomplish? So asking yourself those questions are really good, especially during meditation. Meditations let you become a little bit clear on where you want to go in life, and what you really want to do. So meditation for me has been a really lifesaver. If I don't meditate, then I don't know what to tell myself. So with meditations, I have some things here that I listed out, but meditation is one of them that will make you a little bit more clear on your intentions and what you would like to succeed within the next 3, 6 months, a year. I like to write things down a lot. I do have short-term goals, but I have many, many, many long-term goals. I rarely plan short-term goals just because I don't work that well with a short-term goal. I like to look about 2 to 3 years down the road. Like, okay, I'm doing everything that I want to do now, but is this going to benefit me 3 years, 6 years down the road, right? I want to do a high return on investment, so the investors say, like me. A high yield return on investment, right? Managing my time and energy in the right things now. 6 years down the line, 6 years down the line, I will be set for another 10 years up the road, right? So new moon rituals, meditations, groundings, setting those intentions. Another thing that I like is the crystals, right? So crystals are really good for meditating with, for setting your intentions with as well, right? So some crystals that are really good are your black obsidian, your clear quartz, your smoky quartz, your amethyst. All of those are really good to have when you are setting intentions, because the crystals themselves help with basically your lifestyle, but also it helps with your grounding work. Guys, it helps you see. Crystals help you visual stuff. Visualization, that's what I'm trying to say. Visualization, it helps you see, right, clearly. So setting your intentions with crystals, making it known, having those crystals around your house, your car. For instance, your house, your car, your shoes. I've seen people put crystals in their shoes, no judgment, because crystals really help bring out the clarity that you need, especially in meditation. So amethyst is a purple crystal that is very good for sleep. So if you have nightmares, any type of nightmares, if you have not so much sleep apnea, but if you have anxiety, a lot of anxiety, amethyst helps with the calm. It brings in calm and peace and clarity, and it helps with nightmares. So if you have bad dreams a lot, get an amethyst stone. They like $2 to $5, but if you want to be real rich and ritzy, they can run you $175 and up, right? The bigger the crystal, the bigger the bucks. So I have smaller amethysts, especially the ones that I make. I make necklaces, so you'll see me with an amethyst necklace on. But amethysts are really good to have by your bed when you're going to sleep. Another thing is your black obsidian, which is a black stone. Those are really good for clarity and protection. So that's why I'm saying and recommend putting them in your car, putting them, in your house. Because sometimes you got some people that got some bad energy and they come to your house and then they got it all in your house. So you can put it in your house, right? Another thing is your clear quartz, which is good with protection, but also setting your intentions. So if you want to set your intentions with a stone, I would recommend the clear quartz, definitely. So clear quartz is a clear stone, it could be like this big. I've seen them this big. I've seen them small. Any kind of crystal runs you anywhere between 50 cents to $1,000. The bigger the crystal, the bigger money you're going to spend on the crystal. Just letting you know. Sorry, y'all. That's my dog. If y'all hear something, that's Biscuit. So yeah, your clear quartz. Another thing that you can do is you could have your moonstone, which enhances your receptivity. So it enhances receptivity. Actually, you actually setting the intentions, but being able and open to receive those, right? Because sometimes you could block yourself from not not receiving because you're so focused on the intentions, and you just block yourself from receiving what you really set forth to get. There is meditations that you can help with that usually you can meditate for that. The sacral chakra is where sometimes your intentions can be blocked if your sacral chakra is blocked. So there's meditations specifically for sacral chakra. So being very clear about what you want. And then after you write it down, after you've said it a few times, meditated on it, during the new moon, all you do after that is you let it go and you let it flow. You don't think about it anymore. You don't sit and say, well, I wonder when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Just know when you put it out there that it will happen. Probably not on your time, but it will happen, right? So if you're like thinking about a new project, a new business, a new job that you would like to do, the new moon is a good time to actually sit and think about what you want to accomplish in the next 3, 6 months, a year. Write it down, visualize it, put it on a vision board, and then don't think about it anymore. And that's how it just comes to you. Law of attraction. I should make a video about that. But when you let it go, you don't harness on when things are going to happen. You don't plan those things. Actually, you don't have control over when it's going to happen. Sorry to tell you. But you do have control over your mind, your thoughts, and it all starts there. Your mindset has to be in alignment with what you're trying to do, in alignment, and you have to be a little bit more mature and receptive to what you're trying to say that you would like to have, because nothing comes too soon and leaves too quick. Write it down. Nothing comes too soon and leaves too quick. So if you're writing things down like, I want $150,000, right? But if you're not ready to receive that amount of money, it won't come to you. You have to be open. You have to be, humble. You have to be a lot of things in order for you to receive what you write down. So nothing leaves too early or comes too quick. You have to understand you're working with the creator and not against the creator. Whoever's your creator, I'm just telling you. I'm just the messenger. But so the new moon is a good time for new things, new projects. If you did set a New Year's resolution, more power to you. I don't set those anymore because I fall off after day 3. I remember the last time I set a New Year's resolution of, I think it was like eating healthier or something like that. Like I wasn't going to eat any more meat. That was a couple years back though. Now I actually made a lifestyle change of trying to become more cognizant of what I eat, and on the verge of being vegan and vegetarian. But that wasn't for a New Year's resolution. That's been my lifestyle change since November or October, I believe. November or October of this year I made that decision. But long story short, I was trying to become vegan or vegetarian, and then after day 3, I was like, I need some fried chicken. I need a sub sandwich. So I'm not really good at New Year's resolutions, y'all. I'm not good at all. But if you made a New Year's resolution and you want to see it manifest in your daily life, and you are like so optimistic and ready for a lifestyle behavioral change, then the new moon, which I think is January 13th, y'all look it up, Google, YouTube, I think it is January 13th. So if you guys are ready for that lifestyle change, the new moon is really good for you to set your intentions and make a commitment to yourself that you are going to do the things you're going to do in the next 3, 6 months, 5 years, whatever. Sorry, guys, my dog. Whatever you set your mind to, right? And if you guys haven't made a New Year's resolution, and you just want to do a lifestyle change, I mean, you can do that too. I mean, that's what the new moon is, right? And then after the new moon, when the full moon comes, you see everything that you've done in alignment with where you were. So the new moon is bringing new things in. The full moon is getting things out. Get in, get out, right? So guys, thank you so much for being with me. And this is episode 2, the new moon. I will be doing these every Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the afternoon, evening, 8 o'clock at the evening. This is a series that is going to go hand in hand with my actual company, which is called Oceanic Bree, LLC. It is a metaphysical shop that will be produced in a little while. So check me out, okay? In the meantime, if you do want to learn anything else about spirituality or, mindful eating or anything of that nature, I do have a nonprofit holistic health and wellness center, the first virtual nonprofit of Gainesville Center for minorities, underserved minorities. We've been in business for about 2 years. So we've been in business since 2019. We've been virtual for a year and a half, all the way before COVID. We've been virtual. I'm not saying that we started it. I'm just saying that we've been virtual. So you guys can check us out at heateducation.org. Sign up for our classes. Our yoga classes are going to be running next week, January 11th, for $8 a class, or we have monthly passes, annual passes. But we don't do just yoga, so we do nutritional health, sexual health, mental health, spirituality, as well as kids yoga. So kids yoga is new. And financial health, we have financial health classes with Bank of America, Merrill Lynch. So guys, if you haven't tapped into the Heat Center of Gainesville, INC, I suggest you go to heateducation.org and sign up for our lovely classes. And I am going to go to bed now because it is late for your girl. I mean, when you get past a certain age, you get tired. I'm not talking about I'm almost there to the 3-0. I'm not there yet. But when you get up there, you get tired. And, 10 o'clock looks more like 1 o'clock. So thank you guys for being so encouraging for me to keep going. And I want y'all to do y'all new moon journaling and have a fun time. And I'll see y'all next Tuesday night.